Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you. How are you guys? It's April from MamaLovesFood.com and DinnerHero.com. I come to you fully, completely, totally, entirely unprepared. Good morning. Is that Andrea? Good morning, Andrea. How are you? Yeah, I come to you fully unprepared. I don't even have any links or anything today. I didn't do any this or that research. Oh my gosh, my hair's a mess. Fully unprepared. And I got caught in the rain this morning, so my hair is like a little crazy looking. Anyway, hi. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Luann. Good morning, Marianne is a 7. Beth, good morning. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Amanda. Go ahead and leave your mental health number in the comments. Whatever. Good morning, Carrie. Leave your mental health number in the comments. 1 is low, 10 is high. Think of just like 2 high fives. Deanna's a 9. I love it. Andrea's a 7. Fantastic. I love these high numbers. I'm gonna go with like a 4. You guys, I mean, actually I'm feeling a lot better now. So I woke up at like a 4. Maybe I'm like a 6 now. I had nightmares all night. Like nightmares. Beth is not feeling well. I'm so sorry. Good morning. Lori's a tired 6. I feel that I had nightmares all night. I dreamt that I was stuck on a cruise ship, and not like a good cruise ship, like a freaky cruise ship full of sick people. I woke up just, I don't know. It was crummy. And then I kept waking up. Do you ever do that where you like wake up every hour thinking you missed your alarm clock? I don't know what is going on with my hair. Stupid rain. Yeah. Do you ever wake up like just over and over again thinking, you missed your alarm clock? I kept doing that. It was really annoying. Anyway, so then this morning I am in computer backup hell. I think I told you guys I finally got my new computer. And I need to cut bangs. I should cut bangs. Should I do it live? No, that would be a bad idea. Anyway. Jamie's a tornado today. So, yeah, so my computer finally came. I ordered a couple months ago. It finally came. And I am one of these people that I wait until my computer just like totally basically doesn't work anymore. And then I like very begrudgingly switch over. You guys, I watched yesterday's live or little bits of it. I said like and about 47,000 times. So I apologize for that. It's super annoying. Anywho. I'm the kind of person who waits the last second, absolutely has to get a new computer because the other one just isn't working anymore. And then I very quickly dump the contents of that computer onto a flash drive or an external drive and just bring over the couple things that I have to have on my new computer, and then I stick the flash drive in a drawer. So I've been doing this for many, many years, since like 2011. Maybe earlier. So I got my new computer and I realized I don't know, or I didn't know, I know now, but I didn't know where many of the pictures of my kids were growing up. I had, 2017 through 2020 on my newest computer. And I was like, you know what? It's not like when we grew up in the 80s. And if you took a picture, it got developed and stuck in a photo album. Now it gets stuck on a drive somewhere. I'm terrible about printing pictures. It gets stuck on a drive somewhere, and it could be gone. What if those files are corrupted? What if, I don't even know. Like, I just have this drawer full of flash drives. So anyway, I spent the last 2 days I pulled all the flash drives I could find out and consolidated them onto the new computer and then also to an external drive to back it up. So I made sure I had everything. And I'm not gonna lie, it was stressful because every flash drive had like a couple different years of pictures, and I was like, okay, I was keeping a list. I'm like, okay, I've got 2011, I've got 2014, I've got oh my gosh. Anyway, I did eventually find them all, thankfully, knock on wood. Amy says I should buy a Mac. Girl, I am a PC girl all day long. I can't do the Mac. It's like 3 times as expensive for the same computer and the technology on Macs. I mean, I like my friends that are in the same industry as me who use Macs upgrade about the same rate I do. It's about every 3 years. So yeah. I mean, look, my computers, I have 4 computers. I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram shot last night of me pulling stuff off of old computers. But the computers I have here, only one of them's a new one. The 3 of them still work, right? Like they'll just go to my kids, because they do still work. They just don't process as fast as I need them to for what I do for a living. So anyway, so I thought I had it all done. I was very excited with myself. I'll give you a link to the external drive I use, which I'm really happy with. It's super fast backing up. It was expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but it's literally got my whole, like, everything on it. Try to find it. Anywho, Carrie wants to know, when I feel like poo, what's my go-to food? It depends on what kind of poo we're talking about. It really does. Like, are we talking in bed with a cold? Because then it's buttered rice with soy sauce. If we're talking about, it just really depends, right? If I had a bad day, then it's a bottle of wine. Anyway, so I thought I was basically done. I used Carbonite to back up my computer, my work computer. Anyway, it continually backs up. So I was ready to switch it to my new computer, and part of Carbonite lets you back up your external drive, which is fantastic. And I went to back up my new external drive that now is magical and has all my stuff on it. And I realized, yeah, Amy, I use Carbonite for my cloud backup. But the problem is, what I hadn't paid attention to was that my cloud backup hadn't backed up any of my pictures for the last, except for the last couple of years, because I had stuck them on an external drive and stuck them in a drawer, which is so stupid. Anyway, so here's the link to the external drive that I use. Admittedly, it's expensive, but it's expensive because I bought the biggest one. It's not expensive if you buy the smaller ones, but as a result of what I do for a living, I have gads and gads and gads and gads of photographs that I can't lose. So anyway, if you guys are interested. I'm also realizing that I haven't done any sharing on this yet. So this morning I'm like, yay, everything's moved over. I'm just about to, embark on my new adventure with my new computer, which is a whole nother step because then I have to figure out how to integrate it with my monitor, and it's a mess. Whatever. It's one of these things you go through every 3 years, right? And I try to back it up on my cloud storage, and the option's not there. And I realized the external drive is not formatted in the way that it needs to be backed up on a cloud service. So now I'm creating a second backup on an old computer that has just enough storage on it. And because I can't, I'm super paranoid. I need there to be 2 copies of everything, if you know what I mean? So I need there to be a copy on a computer and a copy on a drive, or 2 copies on computers or whatever. So I'm putting everything on an old computer just real quick so that I can delete it from the drive and reformat the drive and then put it back on the drive and then have it updated to the cloud storage. It's so ridiculous. And then I've decided my next mission in life is to print these damn pictures. I have so many. I mean, Wes and I got married in 2003, and look, let's be real, I didn't really start taking a lot of pictures until I was a mom. So that's 2006, right? My oldest is turning 14. I have 14 years of pictures that haven't been printed. So that's my new life goal after I get all this settled, is to, like, maybe once a week take 2 hours in the evening to sort my pictures and maybe upload them to one of those services that prints the books. Has anybody done that? Amy says, I'm so there with you about not printing pics. I need to do it. I know. So at the beginning of this pandemic garbage, we always used to be out on the weekends. We had sports every weekend. So it was like all of a sudden we had all this time on the weekends, and we started doing house projects, which I think pretty much everybody did, right? And one of those house projects was finally putting pictures on the wall after we've lived in our house for like 8 years, you guys. Anyway, so I pulled out, I'm like, oh yeah, I have lots of frame pictures. You guys, Cole, my youngest, who is turning 7 in a couple weeks, was like, Mom, why are there only pictures of me when I'm a little baby? And really, there were only like 2 pictures of him. And they were all when he was a little baby. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I haven't printed pictures in so long. So bad. I'm a terrible mom. Anyway, so like I said, that's my new life goal, is to start working on picture books, and then also some big pictures for the walls. So, because I need some of my kids that are older. Carrie says, I don't think wine is a food, but thank you, I approve. I mean, you know, it's got calories. Probably got antioxidants, right? Good morning, Mom. Mom's on. So yeah, anyway, that's why I'm not prepared, because I've been working on these computer backups all morning, and it's really just eaten my whole week up. I feel like I've done all grown-up-y administrative stuff this week. I've done, Amy says totally a food group, right? Totally a food group. I absolutely think so. I mean, look, if you're so worried about it needing to be like a physical, like a chew food, you could turn it into a slushie, or you could make Jell-O. Good morning, Laura. Are we not sure? That's a question mark. Yeah, so I have gotten a lot done, but it's all been just administrative stuff, which is driving me crazy. You know, it was like tax stuff and financial stuff, and then I'm helping my parents with a renovation, and then this computer thing has just taken over my life. So I haven't gotten to do any of my food stuff, which I love so much. But last night, my kids were really crabby last night. Do you guys have nights like that? My kids were just beyond. Like, Wes and I were losing our minds. I came in because I just started one of the backups, and it was going to take about an hour. So I came in at 4:30, and I'm like, I'm going to play video games. Wes bought me a new video game. I think I told you, Torchlight 2. Anyway, it's fun on PS4. Very similar to Diablo, if you ever played Diablo. So I said, I'm going to play an hour, set my timer of video games, then I'm going to go start a new backup, and then I'm going to come in and make dinner. It was 4:30, guys. 4:30. My kids, as soon as they see me, it's like a Pavlovian response when I come in. Are you making dinner? What's for dinner? Are you making dinner, Mom? What's for dinner? Mom, did you make dinner yet? I'm so hungry, Mom. It's like they see me and they're hungry, which I guess is good. Does it mean they like my food? I don't know. But it was the most frustrating hour because I couldn't go 3 minutes without another kid coming in, like flopping on the floor, whining about how hungry they are. Guys, we don't even usually eat dinner until 7:30. Like, which is weird for me because we always used to eat dinner at 5:30, but the past year it's changed. Well, I mean, the past 2 years it kind of creeped out because of soccer, and then now it's just kind of become our thing. But, yeah, it was really annoying, and I kind of wanted to I just wanted to relax for a few minutes. And, you know, I told you Wes bought me the PS4 because my kids were always using the PS4, and I like to play video games too, and he had put it in my bedroom. Well, we replaced our TV in the family room, and it's a little bit bigger. It's not much different, but it's a little bit bigger than the other one. And he wanted to see how it looked with video games on it. So Wes took my new PS4 that was supposed to be mine out of my bedroom and put it in the family room. So I couldn't even hide in my bedroom. I don't know how I feel about that. What should I ask for my birthday, guys? What do you think? And by ask, I mean, what do you think I should order? Because I'm not going to ask anyone. I don't know what I want. I know what I want. You know what I want? I want a hot tub, but that's way out of the budget. But I really want a hot tub. I think I might save my pennies for a hot tub. Maybe next year I'll have enough. Thank you, Andrea. Andrea says, you've been so adulty. Good for you. Yeah, it's been a very adulty week, but it hasn't because it's taken over to the point where I haven't been able to get any like income generating work done. So that's been a little bit painful, but it's all stuff that like needs to get done. Oh my gosh. And then we have to onboard with this financial advisor, which I'm like equally excited about and terrified of, because he said on our phone call, he's like, look, just FYI, I can't do everything for you. He said, we're going to get your financial house in order. You've got a lot of kids. You've got there's a lot of stuff you need to set up. And he's like, it's going to take a lot of time for you to actually get everything done. I was like, great. One more thing. Thank you. I'm going to pay you to give me work. Rosie says, yes, a hot tub, right? We even have the perfect place for it. So our patio does this like little weird L thing. And there's just this kind of corner that doesn't get any love. I had put a couch set in there for a while, like a outdoor couch set. But it just, I don't know. We never used it. So I brought it into the patio and now we use it all the time. So it's great. But now we've got this still empty, like weird kind of just scooped out area. Not scooped out, but like empty area. I feel like it would be perfect for a hot tub. I do. Do you have a hot tub you love? I would love a hot tub. Carrie says, thank you for introducing me to Indian Matchmaker. Seriously. Isn't it good? I haven't finished watching it yet. But I'm very excited to finish it. Yeah, Indian Matchmaker on Netflix is really good. I'm enjoying it. The other one we're watching, like I said, was I'm Sorry. Continues to be good. Wes and I are watching like 1 or 2 episodes a night. Love it, love it, love it. And then, don't you worry, I have your entertainment needs covered. Hold on, I just forgot what it's called. Norseman. Norseman is back on. What? Did you guys watch Norseman? Okay, you guys know my suggestions are almost always going to be raunchy. So Norseman is like a cross between what's the one that everybody watched? Winter is Coming. Game of Thrones. Okay, so it's like a cross between Game of Thrones and Monty Python. It's like Game of Thrones production level and Monty Python humor. And it is the best thing that's happened to entertainment since I don't even know when. You guys need to watch Norseman. The 3rd season, I think it's the 3rd, maybe the 4th, just dropped yesterday or maybe this morning. So excited, you guys. So excited. Gory. It's definitely gory. And it's got the production level, like I said. It looks, when you start it out, you're going to be like, this looks like a serious show, right? Because it starts out and it feels like, what did I just say? Game of Thrones. And then they start talking and you're like, this was written by the Monty Python guys. Anyway, so for your viewing pleasure. I have no recipe of the day, you guys. I don't have any links. Oh my goodness. Oh, so the other thing I wanted to talk about, yes, Terry Netflix. Guys. So, we're just chatting today. We're not doing links or anything. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just getting stuff off my brain. You guys are my therapy session every morning. So, you guys know we travel a ton, right? And obviously not right now because COVID, blah, blah, blah. My immune system, blah, blah, blah. All garbage reasons. But Wes has been secretly looking into campers, right? He really wants to go somewhere kind of out of the way where we can pull up a camper. And Mom says, what is the other show you're watching besides Indian Matchmaker? I'm Sorry, Mom. I think you'd like it. And I'm not gonna lie, the mom in it reminds me of you like a lot. Wes and I are always like, your mom would say that. Your mom would say that. Thanks, Andrea. So we typically travel a ton. We haven't been able to, obviously, and it's making us all a little crazy because it's just kind of in our blood. So Wes has been talking about renting a, what are they called? Class C, I think, camper, because you can, there's some that you can sleep up to 10, but they're not huge. So, go a few 100 miles, maybe up into Georgia or something, and camp. The problem is, when you camp in a Class C camper, it's the one that drives, right? So once you get somewhere and you set up, especially if you do one with a slides, which is what he wants to do, Mom, it's okay. She's really cute. We love her. It's not an insult at all. We think she's adorable. So once you set up with the slides, like, you're kind of stuck there, right? Unless you drive 2 separate cars, which we really don't want to do. So you've got to make sure, like, the campsite is everything's walkable, and yeah. So that's kind of the dilemma we're in. But I was thinking, and he doesn't want to drag a trailer. He's very nervous about that, and I don't blame him. I don't want to drag a trailer either. We are not adept at doing that. It's very dangerous. He works with engineers and attorneys, like for this is what he does for a living, recreating accidents, and so many of them are trailer based. So he's understandably gun shy about trailers. But here's the thing: we own a trailer. I am sitting in a trailer, right? So my thought was, did you guys ever watch the show where you could hire people to like move stuff and deliver stuff? So I remember that there's companies that will take your RV with their big trucks and deliver them to where you want them to go. So I was thinking, what if we hired somebody? It had to be cheaper than renting a Class C, right? Because those are expensive, I would think. I think they're expensive, probably. But what if we hire somebody to pull our trailer to the campsite, and then we just drive there? And that way we have our car, and the trailer's there, and then at the end of the week, we pay them to take it back. I don't know what something like that would cost. I feel like it probably would be more affordable, right? And then it would give us freedom to like drive to different trails. Otherwise, you've got to make sure every camping or hiking trail you want to do is right attached to the campsite, which is probably not, and then what if you need to run an errand, or what if you have an emergency? I feel like, right? That could work. And this is a small trailer, but I was thinking the back end, we took out the bedroom, right? It's just an empty room now. We have one set, we just need to get a second set of camping bunk beds. Have you guys ever seen the camping bunk beds? I'll pull them up for you real quick. They're awesome. They are awesome. Also a little pricey, but they're so great. So we always try to sleep in one hotel room when we travel, just save money. I mean, unless we're there for an extended period of time, but like if it's just a quick overnight, we try to stay in one room. So you don't typically have the floor space for 7 people in one room. So we bought these, here we go, portable bunk beds, and they're really cool. And they give you space to fit 7 people in a room. So if I had 2 sets of those on either side of that back area, and then I just put like a, what do you call it? Like a sleeping bag or a camping mat on the floor, that would do 5 of them back there. And then this couch back here, you can see it turns into a bed that Wes and I could bunk on. That's 7 of us in this thing, right? And like, we're not going to spend a ton of time indoors in it. So it doesn't have to be huge. And we own it. So like, we don't have to pay for it. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Are you campers? Do you camp? Do you have a trailer? What are your thoughts? Do you live locally? Would you drive our trailer for us? Jennifer says we have a company deliver a trailer to our favorite campground. I'm going to need you to message me about that. Tell me your experience. Is it your trailer? Is it just a trailer you rent? I need to know all the details. Tell me. So yeah, those are my thoughts. The other option is just to maybe rent, like, that's a good thought. Like, I wonder if I could rent a trailer and have it delivered, and not use my trailer, and maybe do a bigger one that's more comfortable, and then drive and meet it. That could work. Is that what you're saying, Jennifer? Terry, I am here for glamping. Look, I'll camp too. I've camped. But I'm also here for glamping. I'll do both. Anyway, you guys, I love you. You're awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for being my therapy today. I just needed that. I'd love if you bought the cookbook. I'd love if you visited the website, mamalovesfood.com, and I'd love if you bought the cookbook. I think it's fantastic. Mom says, or you could rent a cabin on a campground. Yeah, but then I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with, because it's the same reason I won't go to a hotel. I don't know who's been in there, which is also one of the reasons that I was like, on renting a camper. But I don't want people who can come in and out. I don't know. I don't want to camp. I don't want a cabin. I don't know why. I don't want a cabin. I want a camper. Also because I want to convince Wes to buy a camper. Like an actual camper for us to go out in, not just use ours. Alright guys, I love you. You're the best. Visit the website, buy the cookbook. I'm putting a link in the comments. Pragna says motels are risky, right? That's kind of how I feel. Like, I don't want somebody else's sheets. I want all my stuff. Also a reason I kind of want to use my own, right? Like I can equip it exactly how I want. I know I'm the only one that's been in it. I lock it. Nobody else touches it. Jennifer says it's a company with a trailer. My husband is the same way about driving. Okay. I'm going to need you to message me. Tell me about this company. Yeah, you guys are the best. I'll catch you tomorrow.